Hey everyone, it's Cardboard Collector coming to you with another video review, and this time we're doing it on the Mafex number 232 Return of Superman Superboy. It's needless to say, I've been waiting on this figure to complete the collection. I have all the other Return of Superman figures, so I'm glad to finally have this in my collection. I'm glad it finally got released. So let's go ahead and take a dive into it. As you can see, beautiful, beautiful sculpt. I mean, this thing looks good, paint looks good, face looks good. Reminds me of the 90s comic. I mean, he looks sick. Gloves, boots, the whole nine. This was my quintessential Superboy growing up. I mean, I loved. I mean, I was like I said, I was like I said before. I was a 90s kid, so they're bringing all this nostalgia to me, hit me with all these great characters from that time period. And Superboy is definitely no exception. I love the look of this guy. So moving on to moving on to the next round. Let's go with articulation. So I'm gonna pick him back up here. I don't know why I put him down. So articulation wise, you let's start with the head. As normal Mafex movement, you have a ball joint in the neck, ball joint in the head, and he can free move. He's a free spirit. My neck is super kind of loose feeling. It could, and I'm sure it's just my copy, but it's not. It's nothing where it won't. It'll still hold in place. But going down, it feels super loose. Maybe I can tighten that up or something. I don't know. But he has the side to side. He can look up that far, look down really far because of that neck peg, that neck of mine. He can, he looks about that far. Going to the arms, you can get a Y pose out of him. I'm doing all this without, he does come with the jacket. I'm doing all this without the jacket just because with the jacket it is a little hindrance. If anybody's ever owned a Mezco figure or anything like that has a coat, cloth goods, you do have a little bit of hindrance there. Just now noticed I've got a little bit of a defect right there on mine, on the abs. Little paint defect, little paint splotch kind of thing there, and right here. Dang. But nothing that's super, well, dang, I got a couple of spots there. I don't know if y'all can see that. There too. Well, hopefully y'all's figures will not come as like mine has. I'm noticing just a little few. Anyways, I'm sorry, didn't mean to get off top there. Just started noticing the spots, but I mean, it doesn't bother me too bad. I can try to fix those up. I mean, most of the area is gonna be covered by the excuse me, covered by the jacket anyways, because I plan on keeping mine with the jacket most of the time. Anyways, so moving on, you can hit the Y pose with the arms there. You can go far up with the arms. You got the butterfly joint there, so you can get that nice little movement there. You can rotate the arms 360. Bicep, double jointed elbow, wrist peg, and ball peg, so you can move the wrist and turn it whichever way you want. Ab, or the diaphragm here, goes down that far. He can go down that far with it. He can go back that pretty good ways with it. But you do have some gappage there when you do it. Then down here at the waist, you can get that far with the bend, and then you can get really far with the bend backwards. You can do some limboing, side to side with the waist. Like I said, typical Mafex articulation here. Drop down the leg, so he can get up super far because he's Superboy. I'm sorry, that was a horrible joke. Back about that far. I mean, you can keep pushing, but if you go past the butt here. Butt is soft, so you can keep pushing past. Double jointed knee, ankle pivot, and then back and forth, and then toe. You can go down about that far with that, and then up about that far with that. So, anyways, there we go. That's the articulation. So let's move on to accessories. First accessory I'm gonna go ahead and do, because I'm gonna swap it out. I'm gonna show you how to do it on screen, or I'm show you how to do it on the video. I got it. It's gonna be the jacket, and as you can see here, it's a beautiful beautiful leather looking jacket, fake leather jacket, and it's really nice. So what you're gonna do is gonna remove the hands first, and then you can remove these little top of the glove pieces, and they are marked. See, this one has an L right there, shows for the left arm, and then you have them. Do that. See, same thing on this one. It's got the R in there to show you it's for the right. I'll push the arms back here, and then we are going to. And I collect a lot of Mezcos, so I'm kind of used to this little jacket. So here you go. Just pull it around, and then you can move the arms back down. And the reason you move those little, because if you don't remove those little the little top of the glove pieces, you will not be able to fit them in this jacket. This jacket is super tight around the arms, which looks really good. And then you just plug the hands back in here. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to fit those on there. So we're gonna plug those back in. So there he is in his leather jacket. It looks sick. It looks really good. Got wire bendy. This is wired right here, so you can move that. I think that's all the wiring that's in it, but it formed really good. And it looks, God, it just looks so good. And so moving on to the next piece. So because this is the next thing I want to do, we're gonna go into the heads. So you have this neutral head here. Then you have his, Gur face here. You can see with the earring, and then I'm gonna move the head because this is the one I want to apply, because this is how I picture mine, is the neutral head. But we're gonna pop this on. There we go. Neutral head, but with sunglasses. Oh yeah. Now this is my Superboy. This is how I'm gonna pose mine. Now the only thing, I'm gonna put you back down here. So the only thing I want to talk about with this Superman and his leather jacket here. Straighten you. With the leather jacket here is, I noticed, and I've noticed this for years on some of my Mezcos, so I don't know about some of how this was going to work, but I noticed for years on some Mezco figures like that, or things that have the black leather, the dies, or not even Mezco. I think I had a Hot Toys, the Jared Leto Joker, the Suicide Squad Joker they did at one time. Where the purple leather and the purple dye and the leather in the jacket, or the black leather on the Punisher and stuff like that, they ended up, or some of the dyes would end up getting onto the skin and discoloring it that color, whether it was black or whatever. I don't know for sure it's going to happen with this one. Like I said, it hasn't happened with every figure I've had. It was mostly some of the earlier ones. So this is the first Mafex figure that I've had that had this kind of material. And I correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if in the comments if there's been another one that has this leather-like material that is on it. So I don't know if it'll bleed onto the skin portions of the figure, but I'm hoping it doesn't, because it looks sick. Even if it, because you got a lot of black around the neck. So, if anywhere, it's going to be on the face, but hopefully it doesn't, because this is the look I want to pose mine in, so I don't plan on taking the leather jacket off. Anyways, that's my little rant for that. We're going to move, that was my concern for that. I'm going to move past that. We're going to move forward. So we have your flight pose hands. Going into the hands here now. The relaxed hands. The thumbs up, look at me hands. You point to me like I call the Vegeta hands. And then you have your grapple hands here. And then that's it for accessories. So that's all he comes with. Just a few hands, 2 heads, the jacket, everything, which is good. It's fine. It's all I need. All right, so let's move into the comparisons. I think this is what y'all are here for. I think that's what you came for. First, we're going to move into the other Return of Superman figures. Here I have the Eradicator. Next, I have the Steel figure. Then we're going to have the Cyborg Superman figure here. Oh. Cyborg Superman is doing what Cyborg Superman does. You know what? Let's just move these two out of the way so you can see, so we can kind of not be as cluttered here. Let's see, we'll get the Cyborg Superman here. And then for the last, we have the recovery suit, black suit Superman right there by Mafex. So yeah, we got all the, we're hitting all the high notes right here. We're getting, this is all the Return of Superman figures now. So as you can see, we have pretty much completed the collection here. The only thing I think I would like to see is a different Superman suit before Doomsday killed him, like a kind of the Return of Superman, but with these more colors like this one. So I'm gonna remove these. So basically, what I'm saying. So here's the next comparison. I want to do the Hush Superman here, and that's what I'd like to see. I'd like to see, you know, this kind of body, but with that kind of blue look, the darker blue they have there. Next, let's see. Let's put him with a Mezco Superman here, because you do have the recovery suit Superman and this Superman, so you can see that they scale well together. I think they scale really good together. They look great together, I think. So, all right, so let's move these out of the way. As far as other comparisons, just have some random figures here. Here is a third-party Daniel Craig James Bond, because I mean, you never know who Superboy might be meeting. Here is a Savage Land in the chair Professor X, because, well, why not? Maybe Superboy helps out the X-Men one day. Maybe they cross over universes. Who knows? I'm trying to think. Oh, duh. Last comparison here, and I know exactly who it needs to be, and I can't believe I did not have this out already. I mean, I feel like it's only proper to have a Doomsday figure. Now, the Doomsday figure I have here is the Mattel DC Universe Build-A-Figure Doomsday. So there we go. There's that. All right. So, final thoughts. What are my thoughts on the figure? I think it's a great figure. Now, going through it, I didn't realize I had as many paint spots on mine with some problems there. Which, like I said, that could just be my copy. I'm hoping it's just my copy. I'm hoping y'all's is perfect. I mean, it doesn't bother me. As you can see with the jacket, you don't see it. And that's how I'm going to plan on posing mine. Because when I think Superboy, I think it's, you know, with the jacket, I don't really think it, you know, it's like Superman without a cape. Why would you have Superman without a cape? You can't have Superboy without his leather jacket. That's just me. So, the great figure. I highly recommend it. If you can get a chance, pick it up. If you enjoyed this review, please leave a comment, like, subscribe. I was doing my analytics the other day, and I realized, from what I've been looking at, that 94% of my viewers are not subscribed to me. 94%. That is a huge number. So I mean, there's a lot of people that's watching my videos, but unfortunately none of them. So if you're part of that 94%, you're not subscribed to me, please subscribe, because I mean, I'm gonna keep putting out this content. I'm gonna keep pumping out, hopefully, a lot of, you know, try to pump out a bunch of videos and try to get things you like. If there's things that you would like to suggest, things you'd like to see, please comment, let me know, and I'll try to see what I can do. As I stated before, I collect a variety of stuff, from Mafex to Mezco to SH Figure Arts to Jada Toys to third-party stuff, Transformers. Transformers is going to take a little, you know, that might be a little bit before I start doing reviews on those. But I collect them, and so if you like to see them, I would try. Marvel Legends. I mean, I collect a bunch of different things. So if you would like to see any of that, please feel free to let me know. And I'll try my best to do it. If you didn't like this video, I hope you at least found it informational. I hope you enjoyed it. Not enjoyed it, but I hope you found it at least informational. God, my brain is not working with me tonight. Sorry, guys. But I hope you found it informational. and maybe help you make a decision toward whether you should purchase it or not. Anyways, just want to say I hope you all having a great day, great night, wherever you are. Hope you're safe, and I hope that your collecting will always be fruitful. Later, guys.